like you. Be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Na Dior Pop. Sometimes, it's not the grand gestures or unforgettable performances that stay with us the longest, but the quiet, unexpected moments that reveal something real. When Jeon Jungkook casually mentioned rewatching Stranger Things from season 1 to 5, and Park Jimin softly responded that he loved it too, it instantly caught the attention of fans. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't planned. But somehow, it felt meaningful. Because in that brief exchange, ARMY didn't just hear two idols talking about a show, they saw a glimpse of something deeper. A shared interest, a quiet connection, and a reminder that even in the busiest lives, there are small things that bring people closer together. Purple Heart. In the middle of a life that never truly slows down, sometimes it's the smallest moments that feel the most meaningful. Not the grand stages, not the dazzling lights, but the quiet, simple conversations that unexpectedly reveal something deeper about two people the world can't stop watching. Park Jimin and Jeon Jungkook. And this time, it all started with something surprisingly ordinary, a Netflix series called Stranger Things. When Jungkook shared something unexpected, I almost forgot Stranger Things. Recently, I watched the entire series from season 1 to 5. I liked it. It was a simple statement from Jungkook, casual, unfiltered. But for ARMY, especially those who follow Jikook closely, it felt like more than just a passing comment. It felt like a glimpse into his personal world. Think about it. Amidst his demanding schedule as a global idol, Jungkook took the time to watch every season from beginning to end. That's not just casual viewing. That's emotional investment. Because Stranger Things isn't just a light show, it's a story filled with mystery, friendship, fear, and the courage to face the unknown. And somehow, that choice feels very much like him. Jimin's warm response that said so much. Then came Jimin's reply. I like Stranger Things' grinning face with big eyes. Simple, but incredibly warm. There was no long explanation, no deep analysis, just a genuine acknowledgement. And for those who understand Jikook's dynamic, this moment felt like something more than just a shared opinion. It was a shared interest. Something they both enjoy, even without needing to say much. And that's what makes it special. Stranger Things, and the parallels to Jikook. If you think about it, Stranger Things is not just about monsters or parallel worlds. It's about unbreakable friendships, facing fears together, bonds that remain strong even in darkness. And doesn't that sound familiar? The relationship between Jimin and Jungkook has often been described by fans as something that grew over time, through shared experiences, challenges, and quiet understanding. They are not just bandmates. They are two individuals who seem to understand each other beyond words. Like the characters in Stranger Things, they've faced their own upside-down, intense schedules, industry pressure, global expectations. And yet, they continue to find moments to laugh, to comfort each other, and to simply exist side by side. A small moment that made fans wonder. To outsiders, a conversation about a TV show might seem trivial. But to ARMY, especially Jikook fans, it feels like a small puzzle piece in a much bigger picture. Did they watch it together? Did they talk about their favorite scenes or theories? Or maybe, they simply enjoyed knowing they liked the same thing? These questions may never have clear answers. But that's exactly what makes it so captivating. Because Jikook has always been something that doesn't need full explanation to be felt. Why shared interests matter. In any relationship, whether friendship, family, or something deeper, shared interests create a special kind of connection. And when Jimin and Jungkook both express love for Stranger Things, it creates a small space where they can just be themselves. Not idols. Not performers. Just two people enjoying the same story. And maybe, in between their busy lives, there are moments where they laugh at the same scenes or sit in silence after an emotional episode. Those moments are the most human of all. Jikook and their silent way of communicating. One thing fans often notice is how Jimin and Jungkook seem to communicate without saying much. A glance, a soft smile, or even a short reply like, "I like Stranger Things." It may look simple, but underneath, it reflects a connection that goes beyond words. Because when two people truly understand each other, they don't need long conversations to feel close. From a Netflix screen to the hearts of fans. Interestingly, Stranger Things itself is about connection, about people coming together to face something bigger than themselves. And in their own way, Jikook reflects that. They may not be fighting supernatural creatures, but they face real-world pressures that are just as intense. And still, they stand side by side. Why this moment feels so special? Because it's not really about the series. It's not about favorite characters or plotlines. It's about the togetherness hidden within that simple exchange. It's about how two incredibly busy people can still share something small that keeps them connected. And for fans, it's a reminder that behind all the fame, Jimin and Jungkook are still human. People who can fall in love with a story, laugh at simple moments, and share quiet connections with each other. A small story that will stay forever. In the end, we may never know if they actually watched it together. But maybe that's not the point. What matters is the feeling this moment leaves behind. A sense of warmth. A sense of closeness. A sense that in such a vast world, two people can share something as simple as a TV show and make it feel meaningful. And perhaps, just like Stranger Things, Jikook will always remain a little mysterious, something to be felt, imagined, and loved in the quietest, deepest way. Purple Heart. And maybe that's exactly why moments like this stay with us longer than we expect. Because they feel real. In a world where everything is often curated, polished, and carefully presented, a simple exchange between Park Jimin and Jeon Jungkook feels almost untouched, like something that slipped through the cracks of perfection and reached us exactly as it is. No script. No performance. Just sincerity. And perhaps, somewhere in between their busy schedules, there are quiet nights where stories like Stranger Things become a small escape. A pause from reality. A shared comfort, even if unspoken. For fans, it becomes more than just imagination. It becomes a feeling. The feeling that despite everything, despite the distance between stage and audience, there are still threads of familiarity that connect us to them. That they laugh at scenes, get surprised by plot twists, and fall into stories just like we do. And in that shared humanity, something beautiful is created. So maybe we don't need confirmation. Maybe we don't need answers. Because sometimes, the most meaningful connections are the ones we simply feel. And Jikook continues to be exactly that. Purple Heart.